Hello, guys. Good afternoon. Sorry, good evening. I didn't even look at myself. I didn't even look outside before I started this because, guys, it has been one of those days. Um, I've actually been caught up with a lot of things, but when I saw this news, I said I had to come here and talk about it. So, the news trending in Nigeria is about the new national anthem. Now, I don't know whether you prefer the old national anthem or the new national anthem. No matter whichever one you prefer, let's talk about why are people so upset? Why are people not really happy with the way the event unfolded? I mean, this is the first time the Nigerian government passed a bill within 3 days. Like we heard they're going to change a bill, the new national anthem, and before we know it, within a space of 1 week, it has happened. Now, when you ask them the reason why, nobody is telling us the reason why. There's no concrete reason. So for my generation, we grew up with Arise or Compatriot. That's the one that we grew up with. That's the national item that we grew up with. Now, a bunch of old men decide that they are going to change it back to what they know when they were growing up. Now, I'm talking about old men that are like 90, 70, 80 years old, decide to change it back to what they said they grew up with. And I don't blame children, people, children or adults who are like in the 1980s, 1970s that are very angry because we're talking about a bunch of men that should actually be retired out of politics, giving us a new national anthem. And it's not just only that. This national anthem was one that was imposed on us by the British. It was a colonized national anthem that was given to us. I don't know if you guys understand what they have done here. They took us back to when we were colonized. If you don't know about this, let me show you the first time this national anthem was actually sung. In brotherhood we stand, Nigerian home and proud to serve our sovereign fatherland. Our flag shall be a symbol. Guys, 1960. I wasn't even born then. That was when this Western civilization or Western people gave us a national anthem. It was forced on us. I don't care whatever you guys think. Is Nigeria we healthy, our own dear native land, true. I mean, I don't even know how to say. I was trying to sing this with my husband earlier, and we're just laughing over it. But because it's not, I'm not used to this. I don't know if the wordings are okay or what these old men are actually thinking about and how they are feeling, or what is recurring in their cycle, all this mentality for them to want us to go back to this national anthem. This is what I mean. You guys better start learning this because this is what they want you to be singing. This is what they want you to be singing. Now, we know that the new one, the one that we had, and that was during Obasanjo time. And it's so funny that the one that we know, Arise a Compatriot, that one was actually a Nigerian, a Benin, I think either Benin or Delta guy that actually composed it. He was a musician. He studied music. He composed it, and he gave us the new national anthem, and it was debated on, and it was actually agreed on. And now, a bunch of men sitting down in the National Assembly decided that they grew up with this particular old one, and they want us to now start singing that one. And the one that we grew up with does not matter to them. They don't care about the one that we grew up with. Is the one that they grew up with. These are guys that should be retired. These are guys that should actually stop being in active service. These are politicians that have stolen our money and they're taking us back to. This is what Tinubu is giving us as an achievement. That is what he has achieved for us 1 year in office, to change our national anthem and to make us to sing the one that he grew up with, an old man. And this is so, oh my God, if you see how angry I am about this. I mean, for me personally, I don't know if we're going forward or if we're actually going back. I don't know what has happened to us. Did we move forward or did we go back? As a country, are we supposed at this time be going back to an old national anthem that was given to us by our colonial master? I don't know. And even if they want to change it, there are a lot of songs. I love this one by Timmy. There's so many songs, and people, we have a lot of musicians. We have the video, we have Whiskey, we have. They should even ask them to compose a new one. Why don't you ask all of our musicians and all of our actresses and actors and people that have musical talent to come and give us a new befitting national anthem? Why take us back to the, oh my God, it's even what is making me bored is who gave it to us, the people that actually gave us that national anthem. The rest of the world are breaking their ties from these Western elites, from these people that have kept us where we are. These people are making Africa not to grow. And then our own president is taking us back. I'm still trying to understand how we got here. How did we get here? What sin have we committed? I mean, I saw the video of
I think you can.
National anthem was being played in a function that you went to. You know what? She's an activist. For me personally, she's an activist. She knows implication, especially in a Nigerian situation or Nigerian environment where they will come after her. But then she decided to actually show her displeasure by not standing up. And these people are coming after her, castigating her, saying that she has actually disrespected Nigeria. She has actually for me personally, if I live in Nigeria and that national anthem is being sung, I will not in any way stand up. Even if I stand up, I will not sing. You will not find me singing this new Nigeria. We heard you. Hey, Father, it's so, how do I say it's just clinging for me to even sing that song. Brotherhood, are we in court? What brotherhood are we talking about? I don't get it. And then we're having a police inspector, trying to threaten people. And when I saw this comments, and I'm like, is this what we're going to go to? Is this actually the problem we have facing us in Nigeria? We're talking about the cost of living going up since this man became the president of Nigeria. We're talking about people not being able to afford basic things in life. We're talking about food skyrocketing, crime going up. And this woman is talking about arresting people because they can recite a national anthem that even her own president and her own politician could not recite during the time that they were singing it in the National Assembly. And this is kind of the impunity that we're getting. People are being threatened by their organization and they have to recite it. And I'm like, what? Even the old one that they abolished, all the politicians, could they even recite it? And this is a country. Let me show you what someone said about Nigeria.
I'm not done. This is evidence-based analysis. This is a fact. Mr. Rwanda, apparently we have a lot to talk about. Yes. We're racing against time. And we know you have a seat on the table.
Well, so let me just
one more seconds. Slide. 30 seconds.
Next slide, please. There's a non-food basket. This is, you did the food basket. Transport fare, Lagos to Abuja. At this time last year, it cost you 20,000 to go by night bus. Now it's 33, it's up 68%. Or Balende to Woronshoki, it was 300 naira this time last year, it's now 500, up 67%. Lagos to Abuja was 38,000 last year at this time, it's now 80K, 111%. And Lagos to London, thank God, is now dropped from 2.6 million to 1.4 million.
We say thanks to Air Peace for that.
Thanks, sir. Right. And finally, so our ranking amongst African countries has actually declined. In other words, we used to be, our GDP growth is 2.98, and South Africa is 1.93. Kenya has 4%, Ghana has 3.8%. Inflation, we are 33, South Africa is 5%, Kenya is 5%, Ghana is 25%. GDP per head, that is our wealth.
Yeah.
Now, every Nigerian is worth only $1,111. Guess what? South Africa, every South African is worth $6,700. Kenya.
I'm going to post this video on my handle, yeah? If you guys watch what this guy had to say about Nigeria economy.
$2,000. And Ghana, $2,200.
And how bad it is and how we have, gone back. You will ask yourself a question. What is the shenanigan? What is all this about? This new... I'm not going to play this. These are children. I don't understand. I think for some, it's not that I don't understand. I think he's trying to distract people. I think all of these things are actually a way to distract people to the main thing that is going on or that is happening. There is a new bill that they're about to pass that is related to third term. We need to be talking about that. They actually want to extend the tenure of the presidency to 6 years. Guys, you guys need to go and research about it. This is not the main thing. These are all distraction. These guys don't have anything to offer us. So with them changing the national anthem, so what has happened? What happens? Will Nigeria automatically become what? I just want to understand, how will the change of the national anthem help the cost of food, the cost of dollar, the fact that people are actually suffering, there is no health care, the roads are appalling? How would that help? How would the national anthem, the lyrics of the national anthem, it's not, you cannot get patriotism by this. I'm telling you, if you like, go and do one that is all in Yoruba language. It will still not bring patriotism. When we can see our politicians actually milking us dry, when we can see the hatred and the wickedness amongst us, we don't even love ourselves as Nigerians. We're not even together. So it will not in any way cause any patriotism for us Nigerians. So we can change it how many times we want to change it. It's not actually going to help us. What we need is a deep national orientation, and what we need is fairness for all. We need to stop this nepotism, this ethnicity happening in our country, and the fact that the politicians need to be held accountable for the money that they have stolen. Until we get that right, we can change national anthem, we can do what I want to do. All these are all eye service. To arise to hell, they are all the same. If we can even change that hell to hell, it is still the same. It does not change the heart of man. The Nigerian politicians are wicked. They don't care for their countrymen. They don't in any way have any feeling for us. And what we need to do is national orientation and having these people answer to the atrocity that they are actually causing on the masses. We also need to sort out insecurity in Nigeria. If you not like, arrest people, put them to jail, that those we get, even children don't even want to recite it. Now you now go. In fact, the prison quickly go full with Nigerians that are upset with all these shenanigans. These are all shenanigans. I'm telling you, this is just like trying to cover the inadequacy or the fact that you guys are very clueless. You don't know what you're doing. And this is what you're doing. You're covering your cluelessness. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know how to get the economy back. You don't know what to do. It's like as if you have said, Emeloko, it's my time to rule. You've gotten in there. You don't know what to do. And you are just chasing shadow. That's what you're doing. So all these things doesn't have anything to the fact that Nigerians are bleeding. Nigerians are looking for a leader who knows how to rule, who understands economy, who understands how to get us back to becoming, because we are no more the giant of Africa. We talk about giants. We're no more, we're the mockery of Africa now. I'm telling you, you guys can say, okay, bloggers, you guys come and talk back. I'm not talking bad. I'm talking the reality. We have lost that right to brag that we're giant of Africa. No, we're not. These guys are making a mockery of us. And the thing that we are stupid and we are fools. That's why they go ahead doing this. I don't care. I have not even sang the national anthem for so long. And I don't even think I'm going to sing it. This guy needs to focus on getting the cost of living right. And all the shenanigans, he needs to stop it. To be frank with you, it doesn't make sense. Sometimes I feel as if there's so much. I want to do this to prove in his government. They just want to prove. I don't know what they want to prove. They want to give him a legacy. Guy, if the next government comes in, they will still remove the legacy. It's not a legacy at all. It's nothing. The next government, at the same way you brought a decree to install this, the next person will come and he will still remove it. So what are we talking about? If you actually want to change something that it has to do with the national interest or what you want Nigerians to own as their own, you must bring it to the table. Nigerians as a population, as masses, needs to come and actually be part of it. You cannot in any way do a decree, a presidential decree, and now force it on people's throats. Guy, that's not how to get people to to do things or to work with you or to actually agree on what you've done. What you're going to get is a backlash. People are not going to sing it. And at the end of the day, when you leave, another person will kukuma bring it back to the one it was before. Or ask for our beautiful, talented international musician to come together to create another national anthem that is fit for purpose for this generation. Because you see, this generation that you are ruling, they don't send you. They will tell you the way it is. If they say they're not going to sing it, they're not going to sing it, and you will not do jack nothing. You go open their mouth, sing them. May we see now. Oh yeah, may we watch. Guys, that's my take on this national anthem issue. To arise or to hello, it does not matter. What Nigerians are asking for is for good governance, food on their table, electricity, security. That's all. It's not about national anthem. We were there for Queen London, for Queen Country. I don't even know the national anthem for Queen Land. I just hear when they are playing it. It doesn't add anything to me. I don't know. That's my take on this. What do you guys think? Drop your comments. I want to know, Nigerians, what do you think about this national anthem shenanigans? For me, this guy is just wasting our time. That's my take on this. Thank you. Thank you. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click. Don't forget to like. God bless. Bye-bye.